Good morning, students. Now, today I'm going to discuss one major paper of BSc third semester, undergrad university of computer science. So that is CSCHC 3036 computer networks. So this paper is very important not only for BSc third semester. I also try to cover the basic concept for HCS Computer Science, BSc, Core, General, BCA, MCA also. BCA, MCA student can also see this lecture. So today I just cover Unit 1, that is Introduction to Computer Networks, the basic concept of computer networks. Now, first, definitions. What is computer networks? Okay, what do you mean by a computer network? A computer network means it is a network consisting of computers. So what is network? Network is nothing but interconnections between devices so that they can share informations, they can transmit data. So it may be mobile networks. If device is mobile, then it is mobile networks. If the transmitter is bus, then bus network. So if we consider computer is the device, then it is computer networks. So if we define a computer network is defined as the connections of two or more computers, and it is done to enable the computers to communicate and share available resources so that it can transmit data from one computer to another computer. So some media, if it is media is wired media, it may be wireless media. So this is the computer networks. That means some set of autonomous computers connected through mediums or wireless, and they want to transmit data from one to another, then that is computer networks. So what is the applications of computer networks? All we know today is it is the information technology age. So computer networks plays important role in everywhere. So mobile networks, the internet, everything is nothing but it is based on the concept of computer networks. So first is sharing of resources such as printers. Number two, sharing of expensive softwares and databases. So number three, communications from one computer to another computer. Number four, exchange of data informations among users via networks. So sharing of information over geographical wide area. So these are some applications of computer networks. Now, what is the use of computer networks? There are so many areas, so many fields that we use computer networks. Number one, business applications, online purchasing, online buying, home applications, mail, chat, etc. Mobile users, wireless laptops, mobiles, PDA, social issues, social networks. These are some use of computer networks. So sharing informations, data communications from one computer to another computer through so floppy disk, it is sometimes not good. Then we use server through the server, so we can sharing informations. In this way, the use of computer networks. Then sharing hardware and software. So lots of hardwares, printers, softwares, lots of software shared by computer networks. Centralized administration and support, that is internet based, so everyone can access the same administrative or support application from their PCs. So it is nothing but the use of computer networks. Next, components of computer networks. So if we see the structure of computer networks, there are lots of components. So what are the basic components of computer networks? First, we need at least two computers or more computers. Number two, cables, wires or links between the computers. Or it may be wireless network, then there is no link, just medium is needed. So number three, a network interface card NIC on its computers. So an NIC card through which we can identify the source and destinations. Number three, switches through which transmission occurs. Number four, software called network operating systems. These are the basic components that we need to configure a computer networks. Then what is the network benefits? So the computer network provided to users can divide it into two categories: sharing and connectivity. So sharing resources from one to another through networks. Connectivity, so from one machines we can connections from place to place through connectivity with the help of computer networks. Then sharing resources. So types of resources are hardware. A network allows user to share many hardware devices such as printer, modem, fax machine, CD-ROM players, etc. Similarly, sharing resources, lots of softwares. So sharing software resources reduce the cost of software installations, save space on hard disks. So if we share the software among the computer through with the help of computer networks, then cost will save the cost as well as save the space. Now, what is the benefits of computer networks? So if we use computer networks, there are lots of benefits we have. Increase the speed, reduce cost, improve security, centralized software management, electronic mail, flexible access. These are the benefits of computer networks. Now, disadvantage of computer networks: so high cost of installations, requires time for administrations, failure of servers, cable faults. So these are some disadvantages of computer networks. Now, if we classify the category of computer networks, then based on geographical area, computer networks can be divided: PAN, personal area network; LAN, local area networks. PAN means small area, small personal area. There are mobiles and you suppose. Next, LAN, local area networks within a room or in a building. WAN, wide area networks, suppose among countries. So internet. Main metropolitan area networks, suppose within cities, within from one city to another city. CAN. These are the categories of computer networks based on geographical area. Now, if we go details, so LAN means local area networks. A LAN is a network which is designed to operate over a small physical area such as an office factory or a classroom or a laboratory. small laboratory, a group of buildings, etc. LANs are easy to design and troubleshoot. So exchange of information and sharing of resources become easy because of LAN, which consists of 30-40 PCs, personal computers. In a LAN, all machines are connected to a single cable. So single cable is used to connect all machines. Different types of topologies such as star topology, tree topology, bus topology, ring topology. This can be used, and it is usually a private owned network. So this is the basic characteristics of LAN. Next, come to when wide area networks. So when network spans over a large distance, or when the computers to be connected to each other at widely separated locations, and local area networks cannot be used wide area, then we use wide area network installed. The communications between different users when is established using Lisp telephone lines, satellite link, similar channels, and it is cheaper and more efficient to use the phone networks for the link. Most WAN networks are used to transfer large blocks of data between its users. This is the wide area network. Now next, if we see PAN, personal area networks. A personal area network is a computer network organized around an individual persons. It generally consists of a mobile computers, a cell phone, or a personal digital assistant. Personal area network enables the communications among these devices. So it can also be used for communications among personal devices themselves, for connecting to a digital level networks and internet. The PAN can be constructed using wireless or cables. So this about the personal area network PAN. Then campus area network. So the campus area network is made up of an interconnections of LAN with limited geographical area. So network equipment such as switch, router, hubs, bridge, and other transmission media, optical fiber, etc. are almost entirely owned by the campus owner. So this is CAN. So now come to metropolitan area network MAN. It is the distance, it is in between LAN and WAN technology that covers entire city. So it is similar technology as LAN. It can be a single network such as cable TV networks, or measures of connecting a number of LANs, a large network, so that resource can be shared LAN to LAN as well as device to device. So metropolitan area networks covers 200-300 kilometers, so from city to city. Next, this is the basic structure of all geographical area of computer networks. LAN. So this is LAN, consisting some number of computers within a room, within a building. PAN, that is laptop, mobile phones, so some mouse. These are PAN, personal area network. WAN, wide area networks, lots of LANs are LAN and MAN are connected to WAN. Then CAN, so this is campus area networks. Within a campus, lots of LANs are connected. So MAN, metropolitan area networks, lots of LANs are connected to MAN. So this is the main category of geographical area networks. Now distinguish between LAN, MAN, WAN. If we see how difference. So parameters, ownership of networks. So LAN in general private, WAN private or public, MAN private or public. Geographical area covered, LAN small, WAN very large, and MAN moderate. Means more than LAN and less than WAN. So design and maintenance, LAN easy, WAN not easy, MAN not easy. Communications, coaxial cable, WAN satellite or PSTN link, or routers. So MAN coaxial cable, optical fiber cables wireless. Bandwidth low for LAN low bandwidth, when high, and when moderate. Data speed for LAN high, when low, and MAN in between high and low. Now network classification by their component role. If we see local area network LANs, it may be point-to-point or peer-to-peer network or client-server network. Two types of networks we have seen in the LAN, local area network. So now what is peer-to-peer network? In peer-to-peer networks, each computer is responsible for making its own resource available to other computers on the network. Number 2, each computer is responsible for setting up and maintaining its own security for these resources. Number 3, also each computer is responsible for accessing the required network resources from peer-to-peer relationships. Next, peer-to-peer network is useful for small network containing less than 10 PCs on a single LAN. In peer-to-peer network, each computer can function as both client and server. So peer-to-peer networks don't have a central control system. There are no server in peer networks. So peer networks are amplified into home groups. So this is about the peer-to-peer network. Next, what is the advantage and disadvantage of peer-to-peer networks? So advantage is use less expensive computer hardware, easy to administer because its size is small and number of PC is less. No NOC required, network operating system is not required. So more built-in redundancy and easy setup and low cost. These are the advantages. Disadvantages of peer-to-peer network is not very secure, no central point of storage or file receiving, so additional load on computer because of resource sharing, and hard to maintain version control. These are disadvantages of peer-to-peer network. Now this you see peer-to-peer network and server-based network. So this is a server and centrally connected all PCs. This is server, client server network. So these are all clients and this is server. But here all are clients. There is no servers concept here, and each machine is connected through all other peers. Now client-server networks. In client-server networks relationship, certain computers act as server and other act as clients. So a server is simply a computer that available the network resources and provides service to other computers when they request it. A client is the computer running a program that requests and service from a server. Local area networks LAN is based on client-server networks relationship. So a client-server network is one in which all available network resources such as files, directories, applications, and shared devices are centrally managed and hosted and then are accessed by clients. Server networks are defined by the presence of servers on network that provide security and administration of the network. That means in client server networks, one server machine is controlled all the clients and sharing information through servers. Now, what is the advantage and disadvantage of client server network? Advantage: very secure, better performance, centralized backup, very reliable. Disadvantage is require professional administrations, more hardware intensive, more software intensive, expensive dedicated software. So these are the disadvantages. Now types of server. If we see lots different types of server: file server, pin server, application server, message server, database servers. These are different categories of servers we see in the computer networks. Now types of server: file server. This server provides the services for storing, retrieving, and moving data files. The user can read, write, exchange, manage the files with the help of file server. Printer server. The printer server is used for controlling and managing printing on the networks. It is also over the fax service to the network user. Application server. The expensive software and additional computing power can be shared by the computers in a network with the help of an application server. Now, message server, it is used to coordinate the interactions between users, documents, and applications. Data can be used in a lot for audio, video, binary text, and graphics data, graphical mode. So database server, it is a type of application server. It allows the user to access centralized strong database. Now transmission media. So another characteristics of computer networks is transmission media, through which data are transmitted from one device to another device. There are two categories of transmission media. One is guided, that is wired or cables, and the other is unguided wireless transmissions, radio, microwave, infrared, sound, sonar, etc. We will concentrate on guided media here. So twisted pair cables, it may be two categories: unshielded twisted pair UTP cables, shielded twisted pair STP cables, coaxial cables, fiber optics cables. Now twisted pair cables, if the pair of I think today I'll stop this class because next I'm going to discuss about transmission media. Thank you. Thank you all.